I wonder if you don't have like a direct deposit set up, or if you don't want to do any of like the cash apps and shit. I wonder if YouTube sends you a check. I was about to say that. Oh yeah, I deleted, well not deleted, I took off all the mods that I had on for this last playthrough. Good.
What are you doing, Maddie?
What the hell? I never seen this here before. What the fuck? The fuck?
That's it.
Damn, that had 98 bottle caps. Shit. Shit. Ooh, look at all that fucking meat right there. Damn it. I ain't even got the fucking right. Got one.
2001, Batman Vengeance. For Game Boy Advance, Nintendo GameCube, PlayStation 2, Windows, Xbox.
Might as well go check out what's up over at this farm.
2003, Batman, Dark Tomorrow.
Man, I was muted.
I was wondering why I couldn't hear you.
I was saying a whole bunch of shit. My stream couldn't even hear me.
2003, Batman.
Shit, his bad, y'all. He was thinking some delirious thoughts.
Shit, I'm gonna have to save the rest of this chicken pot pie for later.
I'm gonna stream my game if you wanna watch it.
Shit, I'm gonna be watching some stuff for Fallout because I'm streaming on there again, seeing where all the stuff is to go and get it.
Lego Batman the video game. For Nintendo DS, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation Portable, Wii, Microsoft Windows, Xbox 360.
I'm sure I'll really try someday.
2009, Batman Arkham Asylum. For PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Microsoft Windows, Mac OS.
Shit, but how long are you gonna be streaming that?
No, I was gonna probably stream it for like an hour or two.
Alright, I should be done before you stop it, so probably jump in before that.
Lego Batman 2, DC Superheroes, for Xbox 360, Wii, PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, Microsoft Windows, Nintendo DS, Nintendo 3DS. Batman Arkham Origins.
Damn right.
Xbox 360, Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 3.
I'll get that lock back.
Shit, I'm gonna just roll up my sleeves.
I sent you an invite
Alright.
just in case.
Hey. 2013, Lego Batman 3, Beyond Gotham, for Xbox 360, Xbox One,
Get all that stuff
PlayStation 4,
up to this
PlayStation
now.
Vita, Microsoft Windows, Nintendo 3DS.
Look at the way you're holding it.
Oh yeah, remember how I was telling you I had a whole bunch of mods?
Yeah.
Yeah, I disabled it, so I'm playing it from
Xbox One.
where I like pretty much put them on last time I was playing this.
Yeah.
I'm still a little overpowered right now since I'm still beginning it, but that's because I did what I helped you with. Oh shit, I died.
Stockpiling adamantium at his lab in the north, secretly trying to prolong his life. He brought the company to the edge of bankruptcy.
1.
He was
Gotham
obsessed with
Knights.
you.
For Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox
So I found out what that new Batman game's called.
The old man
What's it called?
concealed the death from Stockholm.
Gotham Knights.
Oh shit, more than one, huh?
2021, Gotham Knights. For Microsoft
Yep, 2021 Gotham Knights.
PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X.
And it's coming out for the PS4 and Xbox One.
Yeah, they're gonna. I think I heard they're also gonna do it for the PS5.
Yeah.
Oh, this cabin.
I gotta see if this shit's on the store already for pre-order.
It might.
I'm gonna
I
go
was
look
on
right
there
now.
earlier, but I didn't check that far for like pre-orders and shit.
Coming soon. I want to get that game Outsiders. And this game's a 2-player game too.
So you could be playing with the homie and shit, like Robin and Robin.
No, not Robin and Robin, but Batgirl and Robin, or
Well, it depends on who you want to be, because if you're like, if you
no,
want to
they're
be,
not adding. They're adding like the characters that were Robin in the Arkham series.
yeah, there was
not
like
all the-
two Robins, and Tim Drake, and no, not Tim Drake. That's Nightwing.
No, Dick Grayson's Nightwing, right in that game. Tim
Yeah,
Drake,
that's right.
the
That's
Robin
right.
in
Dick
that
Grayson.
game.
Dick Grayson. I always get them two mixed up.
So
Tim
you
Drake
get
and some
Dick
other
Grayson,
nigga is
you
Robin
you get Dick Grayson, Nightwing,
and Jason Todd.
Jason Todd as the Red Hood / Arkham Knight, Tim Drake as the Robin, Barbara Gordon as Batgirl, Bruce Wayne as Batman, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, so that's what it does. Okay.
Why she said my name?
Oh shit, Far Cry 6 is already out.
It is?
Yeah.
Well, shit. There was something else up in here. I know that. What the fuck was it? And too bad. I'm going. Shit. I wonder what else I'm gonna go find. Bless you.
Thank you.
Shit, I'm probably gonna stream another thing of Skyrim tomorrow.
I saw you die. I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong.
Not always right. You didn't know the old man was gonna fight.
I saw you die in the midnight next to your heart.
Just can't let him go straight to you.
You don't want to die, Logan.
Damn it. Excuse me.
off the ground. But passion doesn't make a difference.
This cabin. Now this one is going to reduce melee damage at your locations of the Wasteland Survival Guide.
We had a deal.
Tires Plus rewards drivers.
I ain't giving you
Buying tires.
Easy there, fault.
Tires for your vehicle. And which works best for you. Only at Tires Plus.
I can't wait to see what you're feeding on that scumbag. Here, this is for you. Now, if you ever need to trade, my shop's open.
Let's see what you have.
I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna drill them with the subscriber splash. Because there's one thing that Degeneration Fat has for you, Scab, and that's 3 words. Now, switch to this. I'll be ready with that. We got 4 fucking tables, bitch. Cable doesn't ever fucking run one of these things again. This brick old boy. Damn right! Another. It's very important. My channel is on the line. Oh, I know. And the YouTube Wrestling League Championship is on the line. We need to win this match. I don't think there's going to be any question. You're up next. I can't believe the fucking guy who does wrestling. Did you see this fucking? He's over here. Get this! What the hell are you doing? Fuck off! Captain Redman! What are you doing? Oh, that's fucking crazy! Come on, this way! Come on! We're gonna get this little bitch on our side! Wait, I think our match is up next. Let's do this! Holy hell, look at this chaos! Here we are gonna take this crap, and look at this piece of shit ring! That bitch is about to fuck a holy bitch baby barbecue! Is this a wrestling ring or a battle bowl? Alright, shut up, you can announce the grip.
Bam, and then that's how you get more bottle caps.
first one is just south where you start.
Oh shit. Yeah. Thank you.
Put sriracha on your stuff?
Mm-hmm.
You had to eat it.
I'm going to.
got popcorn from a year ago?
No, from like 2 to 3 days ago.
What's up?
Nah, my mom just talking stuff about how I had popcorn from 2 to 3 days ago.
See if I can find something. Sure.
Only Discover has no annual fee on any card. Now this one you're gonna find a big sinkhole. It's gonna be filled with water.
You started at the far end, caring for one patient at a time, but now you're being called to help more patients more often. By earning your Master's in Nursing Leadership and Healthcare Systems degree online, Grandview University, you can become a leader responsible for clinical development and patient care outcomes. What do you think can make a difference in healthcare? GCU offers over 175 high-quality online programs like this one. Find your home at Grandview University. Visit GCU.edu.
Far right edge of the map. Be careful, make sure you have a radiation suit. There's a lot of tough enemies that are going to be here. This is going to be good for this lantern here. Take 5% less damage from insects. Now, if we travel a little south, east of there, there's the Hand Ocean Meteorological Society. Now, there's two buildings. The one here to the right, you don't want to go into that one. Instead, you want to go into the house. Once you're inside the house, just go to the back room. Exactly. As far back as you can, it'll be on the left-hand side. Fuck you, Tubby. That's a show every 10% discount from their drinking beers. Now, I think they're south of the my heart. Up here to the Egret Tours Marina. This is kind of a little village here.
This place is starting to feel like home. Sure. I'm on it. Thanks. It'll make everyone feel more secure. Hey, Sturgis. Thanks for doing that. We all sleep better at It's been a long road. I was glad to help. Oh, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open. Windows too. Ours, actually, come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
Ah shit, if I'm going up to Lynn Woods, ah shit. They didn't ask you to go, man. What the hell?
Fucking believable. Who are you? Knock knock. Who's there? Exactly.
No, I've seen that.
There it is, Duhop. The Freedom Tower, New York City. Right over there, see it? Yeah, guess what? We're going to New York City to find Tubby Emo so I can fuck through a table tower. Fuck the boo-boo, Tubby. Fuck Tubby Emo. I'm gonna take that obese bitch and I'm gonna fly it up into a big giant pancake. That could be with me. You're safely over this fucking crazy bridge. Over there. Oh, look how pretty this is. There's New York City! New York! I will make an evil pay the price. I'll fucking find you in New York! Come on, sing along, motherfucker! We're gonna put you to the table! We'll break your shoulder too! Yeah, we're gonna check the manager! You're not a good singer, but I tried. Yeah! Let's get you moving, yeah! Why are we going to Holland? I want to go to New York! What the fuck? The food in Holland is amazing. No! We're going the wrong way, shit! Look. Where the fuck do I ever listen to you, no stupid? Look, the Freedom Tower is right here. We are heading the right way. You have told you. This is the way to get to the sure! We're over here. The fucking tips are going to Holland! We're going under the fucking Atlantic Ocean to Holland! Stupid! Something goes right into this city. That's where the Tubby Emu is. You're giving me a fucking panic attack, you prick! No, we'll go find this prick. We're gonna put him through a table, Greg, don't you worry. Oh my god, it's so scary! I never did anything like that on the farm! Oh my god, look how close I am to this asshole! I'm gonna hit him! Rip off my tunnels and then when you fart burst, I'm gonna put him into the wall! Oh! That's gonna take a break. Like NASCAR inside of a tunnel. You think you do that? Can you imagine NASCAR in a tunnel? That would be that's costly. Can you imagine the front of the field of Rex and everybody behind them is just one block? This is gonna put this brick through the wall. I think this is the building right here where he's saying that. Right here, right? Yeah. Alright, well, we're gonna find a place to buy a table. You know, I got a table. I brought a table. I brought a table. I brought a chair. And we're gonna bring it up to his hotel room, Dudley Boy style. We're gonna put him to a table right in his hotel room. Either we can throw them off mankind style, or we can lay them on it. We can grab airlines and crash land. Imagine you run into this one tunnel on this. The devil might be the man that gravity forgot, but I'm the man gravity remembered. I would fall like a meteor. Right. I wouldn't jump from this high, I would die. One number away from the Raven stereo room. This is where Tubby Bulldozers say, hey. His ass. Open. Grim. Reaper. That's it. Sport Gaming Universe, guys. Sports Gaming Universe, yeah. Hey, what's up? Where's Tubby Emu? We were told he would be here. Tell me he pussied out. He's not here right now. Yeah, get in it. Well, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get on the phone, call his ass, get his ass down the road. We're gonna put him to a table. Stand there and look stupid. It's easy for you. Sit the table up, Greg. Here we go. You don't know what it's crashing? Slash. Alright. Yo, hey man, right now, in the hotel room, by chance, get this thing I need to talk to you about. Getting your ass beat by Chris.
So one day you're gonna have somebody else up there, right?
We'll talk about it. And, put the pizza down, get back here.
Are they fighting?
Huh?
Are those fools fighting?
Yeah.
I'd like you to work fucking figures that you could be unappreciative for, fuckface. Some bitch trying to take my channel down and everything. Fuck, what are we gonna do with his ass?
I think we should make him eat it. Yeah! Yeah, eat it, motherfucker! Get to your mouth! Yeah! Yeah! You know what you are? I'm afraid we got some bad news.
Stop fucking Jackson.
Really? Yeah!
He's still bitching about free toys. He's still complaining about free toys.
You and any rest of you YouTubers, anybody messing with their toy joke, you get put to a tail. Subscribers elbow, some bitch. Yeah. Dumbass. Clear out your way. Amiibo, we got 3 words for you. Yeah.
Anyway, we can probably use that table again. Go.
You get up right there.
We kicked off behind the bed for New York City! Yeah! Ready? We're gonna sing Glory, glory, great story, God, with all begins to an end.
Yeah. Now what? Toy on? Well, alright, Dan. Yeah, that's good. And then food.
And then food! Because you know what we gotta do?
You eat it! Yeah! Oh, the Statue of Liberty over there? Yeah, that was awesome! No, that was awesome! You ever watched this documentary once? They had 3 buggers, right? Took this goo, and they sprayed it all on the inside of the Statue of Liberty, right? And they played music, and the goddamn thing got up and started walking. That's what's this do. Alright. It's not a documentary, Gold Goldman! What thought it was a documentary? I can't see it. Really thought it was, you know what? Wait a minute. It doesn't make sense. There's another documentary about that right here. These apes were walking and riding horses. So what about this Statue of Liberty too? You mean Spaceballs? It must have been it. Don't bang. They're moving.
Yeah, I just seen. I was like, yeah, because I had to go to the video to see if I could.
What's up, everybody? It's me, YouTube. What's going on? And then I just seen the stream. And we have a dope box. The generation facts. What? What you got going on? Oh, this is a diversion. Because today, I am going one-on-one with the fat one, Tubby Bulldozer. This son of a bitch ran his mouth on Twitter, blah, blah, blah. He says if I can defeat him, that is the gate to get through to fight Tubby. Oh, that shitty YouTuber that my kids get more views than. Whatever. This is a fucking this is a diversion right here. We're gonna play some BTS wrestling, have some fun, and then what happens? Motherfucker, go through the fence. We're gonna put up for a table. Let's oh, that's what Tubby eats. He says he's peanut butter and jealous of me. Oh, here he comes. Motherfucker. You ready to fight? We're gonna do this. Some Dixie Max style, motherfucker. Ready? Let's go. You beat it up, Chris. Yeah. Come on, get it up there. Yeah. There you go. Get out first. Get your shit out of him, Chris. What am I gonna do with him? I don't even fucking know. Why did you finally get him up in this? What was your table on there? On the table. Grim Airlines is ready for takeoff. So fat. I'm the man that gravity remembers, motherfucker. Maybe I can put him in a camel. Come on, raise the boat. Give him a wet willy with your dick in his ear hole. I don't know, maybe that's a little too far for a video. Why are you so fast? You told me to put him on your table. What now? I spent $40 on this table, asshole. Get up. Oh, good. Good. Come on, Chris. Oh, Chris. What's up, you buggers? Come on, Chris. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me. I'm getting serious. Oh, shit, you got. Oh, Chris. Oh, come on, you buggers. Oh, Chris. Oh, shit, you got. Oh, shit, oh, my God. Oh, Chris. Fuck you, you buggers. You son of a bitch. Shut up, Chris. Come on, Chris. See that? Oh, yeah, you got it. What are you doing? How are you joking you? Come on, Chris. I don't want to real shit.
Fuck.
There you go, Chris. Yeah. Solid steel action figures. There you go. Fucker. Come on. More angels than eggs. Oh, yeah. I'll make it.
Damn it. Excuse me.
Don't take offense to Mercy. It's just working for the loss in her own way.
This one is probably one of the easiest ones to obtain in this compilation, and you can get this by going over to Horrorist Comics. Hopefully I'm saying that right there, but here's my location for it. That's actually far from a smart time. You guys remember from the last compilation, that's where you obtain the big power fist weapon. But basically, go inside of Horrorist Comics. What inside of there, just simply look to your left, there'll be an expert case that you need to unlock. When you unlock that, inside of there will be Garage Nag's axe.
June 11th, 1944, Matt Irvin is with the 2nd Battalion, 60th Infantry, close to the war-torn beaches of Normandy, France. The Germans are throwing everything they've got at the Americans. It's chaos, and in the melee, a soldier carrying a bazooka goes down. Irvin, who's no stranger to being on the losing end of a battle, picks up the bazooka and walks toward the advancing German tanks. His men can only look on in awe as they watch him work through the smoke toward those giant machines. He takes 2 of them out, but is soon hit in the leg by shrapnel. Unfazed, he directs orders from a stretcher, moving his men toward the action. His motto, never turn away from a fight. He would do this kind of thing time and again, walk right into the line of fire, gun blazing. His own valiant. He was also a brilliant tactician. He could have died, he should have died on numerous occasions, but there's a reason he got the nickname the Ghost. He was unstoppable, and he could seemingly defy death. Time and again, he took out the enemy and somehow evaded being killed himself. That's why he became one of the most decorated American soldiers of all time. The Medal of Honor, 7 Purple Hearts, Silver Stars, the French Croix de Guerre, the American Campaign Medal, and others. This is his story. Born on August 25th, 1919, Urban was brought up on the tough streets of Buffalo, New York. His family were regular blue-collar workers. There wasn't much cash to go around, but coming from a humble background no doubt set this person up to become the man he became. In high school, he succeeded in most sports and was a very proficient boxer. In 1937, he enrolled at Cornell University to study history. While there, he joined the Reserve Officers Training Corps, competing in its athletics and boxing competitions. His life was about to change forever. The world was about to change forever. War was on its way. November 8th, 1942, Urban finds himself under fire for the first time in his life. He's part of what's called the Invasion of North Africa. He's fighting at the Battle of Port Lyautey in French Morocco when something happens to Urban that will shape him into the fearless soldier he'll become. It's a vicious fight, with both sides seeing many casualties. Some of the American landing boats don't even make it to port. At one point, Urban finds himself in the middle of a battle. Guns blaze all around him, smoke filling the air. Suddenly, he's standing in the midst of the chaos.
Do you like playing tabletop games but can't be in the same place at the same time?
Yeah.
Luckily, there's Roll20. Roll20.
Holding the decapitated head of a comrade, he would later say that it was the shock he felt at the moment that motivated him to become a hero. The battle is won, and Urban is sent to Tunisia. There, he captures a German communications post almost by himself. He leads his men against the German army in the Battle of Kasserine Pass. His battalion holds off a German counterattack, and Urban is fierce as always. During the fight, his men are on the back foot, but Urban holds his ground. At one point, he grabs a German soldier and kills him with a trench knife. He then takes the dead man's pistol and rushes toward the Germans firing at him. All this doesn't come without injuries. Urban suffers 7 different injuries from shrapnel, but of course, he refuses to go back to the U.S. to receive treatment. For his bravery, he later gets 2 Silver Stars, a Bronze Star, and 2 Purple Hearts. This is just the beginning of this man's death-defying actions in the Army. He's then sent to Sicily, where he's given an order to take his unit across a mountainous trail so they can outflank German troops. 4,000 troops with their mules make the hazardous journey, and they mount a surprise attack on the Germans. The enemy has no choice but to retreat. Sicily is soon liberated, and Urban can add another Silver Star to his growing collection. Now we come to France, the beaches of Normandy. This is when Urban takes that bazooka and blasts 2 German tanks, saving many lives on the side of the Allies. Just a day later, Urban is hit by shrapnel. This time, it's more serious. His men try to convince him to get help, but as always, the stubborn Urban says he can go on. Tis but a scratch, he may or may not have told his men, but that doesn't matter anyway because he's hit again not long after. This time, it's even more serious, and Urban has no choice but to go to England and receive treatment. So there he is, lying in a hospital bed in England, when he gets word that his men are not faring too well in Normandy. What should happen is Urban follows orders and returns to the U.S. His leg is in a really bad way. It gives him constant pain. He can't walk without a cane. This doesn't stop him. He gets 40 guys together and they board a troop carrier and return to France. Once there, he hitchhikes to Utah Beach where his battalion is. When he arrives, he finds his men in a difficult position. They're taking heavy fire and are basically pinned down. It's now time for more heroics. Urban is informed that a U.S. tank still has a driver in it. 2 soldiers have already been killed by the Germans after trying to get into the turret and a 50 caliber machine gun. Under heavy fire, Urban crawls through the mud, making his way to the tank. When the others have failed, he succeeds. He gains control of the tank and orders the driver to head toward the Germans. Under fire from anti-tank artillery, Urban and the driver keep pressing ahead. Those who witness
matters. Each of us has a story to tell.
I started at the bottom. I worked hard to rise above it.
Born restless, I was a loner. When adventure called, it didn't need...
This can't believe their eyes. Here's a man that can hardly walk. A man that should be in a hospital bed, and he's blasting his way through German forces like he's both invisible and invincible. The guy is half crazy, say some men. It's as if he has no fear. It's then that they give him the nickname the Ghost. The Ghost isn't done yet. He's just started. After reaching enemy lines in his tank, Urban's men gain confidence. They pick up their guns and run toward the Germans. What ensues is a fight for life, hand-to-hand combat and bayonet fighting between U.S. and German troops. Buoyed by the brutal strength of their commander, the American troops overwhelm the Germans. The white flag is held up. The enemy is defeated. All this is being watched from a distance. 2nd Battalion Commander Max L. Wolf has been standing at a far-off command post, watching the fight through his binoculars. He can't believe what he just witnessed. One man has pretty much led his men to victory in a battle they looked certain to lose. Wolf soon recommends Urban for the Medal of Honor, not just for showing incredible bravery, but for saving the lives of a battalion that looked sure to die. This is what was later written about Urban's actions and why he was recommended for the medal. Urban moved forward, and damned if the U.S. Army didn't move forward also. He bellied up to the tank, and amid heavy gunfire scrambled aboard and manned the machine gun. The driver took heart with Urban aboard. The tank roared forward, and Urban tore the hillside apart with that gun. The men, once again with Urbanitis, scrambled up the rise and gained the objective. So does Urban return home, collect his medal, and bask in the warmth of his country's appreciation? Hell no. He fights on, even with a seriously damaged leg. Around a week later, he gets injured again, this time by a shell fragment that just misses his heart. Does he return home when asked? You know the answer to that. His admirer, Wolf, is taken out by the Germans, so the 24-year-old Urban assumes command of the 2nd Battalion. Believe it or not, he gets wounded yet again by shrapnel, but he manages to stay with his unit. That unit receives the French Croix de Guerre, and now it's time for Urban to raise hell over in Belgium. This is where he really should die. God knows how he didn't. He's fighting against the Germans with his battalion in a place called Philippeville. There, they discovered a fairly large, well-equipped German unit. When Urban and his men finally get the aircraft cover they requested, they advance toward the German troops. Not one to shy away from a fight, Urban runs at the Germans. His objective is to take out the machine gun nest, but to do that he has to get close. Armed with 2 grenades, he runs toward the emplacement. His men watch in wonder, and then in horror, as their commander takes a bullet to the neck. Urban's now lying on the floor, trying to staunch a river of blood seeping from his neck. The unused grenades lie at his side. His life force diminishes. Luckily for him, some of his men manage to drag him through the mud and take him to a place of safety. There, they patch him up best they can as bullets rain over their heads. A doctor arrives at the scene. He administers blood to Urban and performs a tracheotomy so he can breathe. Until then, Urban was gurgling blood, looking like his days were numbered. He's in such a bad way that when the chaplain arrives, he's read his last rites. The doctor approves, saying this man has seen his last fight. But we're talking about a man called Ghost. Ghosts don't die easily. Urban knocks on death's door a few times during his recovery, but in a hospital in France, he gets over the worst of it. In England, he receives more treatment, and a man that looked as good as dead comes back to life. And no, he doesn't go home to the U.S. You should know that by now. Instead, he gets the green light in Scotland to go back to his battalion. His men are over the moon to see him because no one thought he could have survived that neck wound. It's as if they're looking at a ghost. There is a slight problem when it comes to leading his men. He can't actually speak. He asks the higher-ups if he can take a combat assignment, and if he can do that using writing, not speaking. This is a bridge too far for his infantry regiment commander. He's told he can stay with his men for a while, but no more big fights. It's time to hang up your gloves, the commander tells him. Urban retired from the military in 1947 to concentrate on sports coaching, especially boxing. He trained a bunch of young men and helped them to become national mixed arts champions. He even trained Cassius Clay for a while, the man that would become Muhammad Ali, possibly the greatest fighter that ever lived. Urban could talk in those days, but his damaged vocal cords gave him quite a raspy voice. The Ghost died in 1995, age 75. The cause of death was a collapsed lung, a consequence of the injuries he'd received in the war. Now, you need to watch the insanely crazy story of a tiny soldier, or Bazooka Charlie, pilot who attached a bazooka to a plane. March 5th, 1944, the Bernese jungle, U.S. Army 849th Engineered Aviation Battalion camp. Get back! Yelled 21-year-old Private Herman Perry. He stood in the road brandishing his M1 Garand rifle. Lieutenant Katie ignored the warning and stepped closer. Sweating, sobbing, probably coming off an opium high. Perry was losing it, having a breakdown. He wasn't going to let Katie take him into custody. He wasn't going to do more time at the parasite-infested hellhole known as the Lido Stockade. Despite Perry's erratic behavior, Katie wasn't about to back off. This boy had a smart mouth. He'd been AWOL. He was a troublemaker. He needed to be punished. Besides, there was no way that Perry would shoot. That would be suicidal. Now less than a foot away from Perry, Katie stretched out a hand toward him. Bam! Katie jerked and crumpled to the ground. For a split second, everyone stared in disbelief at the fatally wounded Katie. Then Perry swung his gun around and traded on the other officers as he backed away down the road. As he neared the trees, he turned and ran, vanishing into the brush. During World War II, the United States segregated its armed forces. Sure, there were a couple of African-American combat units created mainly for political reasons, but the majority of African-Americans who served were relegated to menial tasks, including cooking, cleaning, and construction. That's how close to 10,000 African-Americans ended up being shipped to Burma. These men are stationed there to build what will end up being a boondoggle, a 1,072-mile supply road to run through the Burmese jungle, connecting Lido, India to Kunming, China. Some 5,000 white Americans are also sent to work on the Lido Road. However, many of them are officers overseeing the black soldiers. The Burmese jungle is torturous. It's hot, humid, the vegetation is dense, the terrain is rough. It's easy to get malaria or dysentery, and it's hard to avoid the leeches, lice, and mosquitoes. Even worse, sometimes man-eating tigers lurk in the brush, clothes rot, and the food rations are poor. Building the Lido Road is backbreaking, far harder than Perry's North Carolinian childhood of picking cotton in a sharecropping family. The soldiers have mandatory 16-hour shifts. Bulldozers supplied by the Army quickly break down, and the GIs are forced into manual labor. They use hoes and pickaxes to dig the muddy, rocky red soil. Many of the black soldiers work side by side and become friendly with coolies, unskilled native laborers. As a result, the black soldiers pick up bush lingo, Urdu, and Hindi. They trade in the local black market.
We found a lot of items of clothing on. We'll find like slip trunks and jeans and
known as jungle juice. Some soldiers, including Perry, seek solace from the grim drudgery of their lives in opium and marijuana. When Katie was attempting to take him into custody, Perry was coming off a 2-day drug bender. After shooting Katie, a panicked Perry runs into the jungle. Oh God, he killed someone. For 3 days, Perry stumbles through the jungle in a daze. Not knowing what to do, he veers back to the Lido Road. He runs into some soldiers from a different unit working on the road. They feed him and pass along messages from his friends in the 849th Battalion. Military police are looking for him. Perry decides to surrender. At nightfall, he stands by a bridge for the Namyang River. Sooner or later, a patrol will come by and he'll turn himself in. While waiting, Perry sits down his rifle. Hearing gunshots somewhere nearby, Perry gets worried the MPs are gunning for him, and they'll kill him outright instead of arresting him. Spooked, he slips into the jungle again, accidentally leaving his gun behind. Perry spends several days wandering in the jungle. Luckily, he speaks some bush lingo, which allows him to beg for rice from Naga farmers. The Naga are an ethnic group native to northeastern India and northwestern Burma. Some of the tribes live remotely and stick to traditional practices, including headhunting. For the most part, the British and Americans ignore the Naga, as long as they stick to making war on each other and non-Westerners. March 18th, around 2 weeks after he'd killed Katie and fled into the jungle, Perry runs into some British troops. Perry, who's always been a smooth talker, thinks fast and makes up excuses as to why he's alone in the jungle. He's able to charm the Brits into giving him some food rations. It's hard going trekking through the remote Patkai's foothills, but the farther away Perry gets from the army, the better. One day, Perry's hiking up a dense mountain slope when he sees something spine-chilling, a basha, or temporary shelter often made with bamboo. This basha is decorated with human skulls, to which water buffalo horns have been attached. Perry has stumbled into the head-hunting Naga village of Tunga. Believe it or not, Perry delights the villagers by giving them the remaining canned food rations he got from the British. The Ang, or village chief, invites him to be his honored guest. Perry takes a liking to the chief's 14-year-old daughter. She seems to return his interest. Perry has a new problem. How do you flirt with a girl and impress her warrior father when you don't know the culture or speak the language? The answer is gifts. Perry hikes some 8 miles down the mountain back to the Lido Road. Somehow he manages to get a hold of a load of army goods. Most importantly, he gets an M1 Garand. In Naga culture, tiger pelts and claws are prized. The act of killing a tiger is seen as a virile feat of masculinity, compared to the clubs and flintlocks that Naga have. With his modern gun, Perry is seen as having the ability to kill many a tiger. The village is impressed. Perry is considered an important man, and the chief allows Perry to marry his daughter. The first few months of Perry's married life are pretty good. He struggles with malaria, but due to his stockpile of army rations, he's He's rich enough to hire servants to work his fields. Perry spends much of his time hunting monkeys and tigers. He grows fluent in his wife's language. The couple's excited to find out that they're expecting their first child. Many nights, the tribal musicians play flutes and drums, while the tribe chants, takes psychoactives, and dances. Meanwhile, the army has offered a 1,000 rupee reward for information leading to Perry's capture. That's upwards of $14,500 US in today's money. They assume that he's headed for the city, so they've been searching for him in Calcutta. The legend of Perry is beginning to grow. Warranted or not, he's becoming a folk hero. To the black GIs who stew with the resentment of daily petty racial humiliations, Perry is awesome. Apropos of what actually happened, they see Perry as someone who fought back against the man and won. Eventually, Perry becomes homesick. When he was drafted into the army, he left behind a young daughter and a girlfriend in Washington, D.C. Also, his stockpile of rations is quickly dwindling. He begins to hunger for Western items, especially cigarettes. He hires runners to go down the mountain to trade at the black market in rural towns. Finally, the army finds a clue. In the summer, some 5 months after Perry vanished, a coolie finds the rifle Perry accidentally left behind when he panicked at the bridge. The army realizes they've been searching in the wrong place. They put out feelers in rural towns near where the gun was found. Eventually, a rumor reaches their ears about the chief of Gunga having a black soldier as a son-in-law. Army brass is incredulous. They never would have expected an unarmed tenderfoot like Perry to survive for so long in the jungle. A runner who had gone to the town of Namyong to get rice quickly comes back to tell Perry that there are men searching for him. Perry leaves his wife in Gunga and goes to Noksa, or a satellite village, July 20th. Captain Walter McMinn and a small posse of MPs, along with hired Naga guides, go on a 3.5-hour hike up the mountain to Gunga. None of the Americans speak any Naga. They use a picture of Perry and hand signs to communicate. The posse learns that Perry's gone to the Noksa. By the time that the posse huddles outside of the Noksa making the plan, it's twilight. The MPs get a guide to go ask Perry to borrow his gun for a hunt. The ploy works. It's a common request and Perry agrees, which makes him one arm. Army snipers sneak through the brush and position themselves around Perry's Basha. They have to be careful. It would be diplomatically unwise to accidentally kill any Naga. While eating dinner, Perry sees flickers of light outside. The Naga don't have flashlights. They can only meet Westerners. Perry thinks about trying to sneak into the pitch-black jungle behind the village, but tigers have recently been a problem. He grabs a dao, or short Chinese sword, and lights a bamboo staff to use as a torch. Getting up his nerve, Perry goes outside. McMinn immediately blinds Perry with his flashlight, ordering him not to move. McMinn fires, but misses. Perry takes off, and the soldiers chase him, shooting as they go. Perry seems to vanish into the jungle, escaping the ambush. But then they find his body at the bottom of a hill. Perry's been shot in the chest. Around 10 p.m., McMinn hikes several hours back to Namyong to get a doctor and more soldiers. Even with the extra manpower, it ends up being a 9-hour ordeal to carry the stretcher, bearing 170-pound severely injured Perry down the mountain to reach Lido Road. From there, an ambulance takes Perry to the 73rd Evacuation Hospital at Xinguiyang. Perry spends the next several days recovering. While Perry's hyped up on morphine and other medical drugs, he's frequently interrogated. At first, he denies being Perry, but then finally admits his identity and confesses to shooting Katie. He's coerced into signing a 3-page document that he's told is a statement of what had happened. Though Perry thinks some key facts are missing or distorted, against his better judgment, he notarizes and signs the paperwork. On August 28th, Perry is deemed healthy enough to be transferred to prison. He's sent to the notorious Lido Stockade, the very prison he was trying to evade when he shot Katie in the first place. This is his second stint in the stockade. Several months before the whole shooting incident, Perry had spent hellish months in Lido, convicted for disobeying orders when an officer tried to assign him extra work. Though Perry's sentence for disobedience was 90 days, he'd been forced to serve an extra couple of weeks in the stockade without an explanation. The Army assigns Perry a lawyer, Captain Clayton Oberholzer. Unfortunately for Perry, Oberholzer only has experience as a civilian lawyer and has never handled a felony. The fact that Perry killed Katie is indisputable, but Oberholzer hopes to get the charges reduced from premeditated capital murder to manslaughter. The difference
stupid shit though, Ghost. Did you not hear what she said though? She was like, look y'all, I don't be up at this time in the morning. It was a noise that woke me up. No, your mom's not the ghost, bro.
And when they go back and review the video,
whoa, it's something there.
The shadow figure staring at them from the end of the hallway.
Why is this fool recording though? Why he ain't trying to protect his family, man? He should be running down that hallway, ramming whatever the heck is in that doorway down there, or calling the police. But yet he's filming this to upload on YouTube.
Right? It's 3 a.m. when an unseen employee of a pharmacy in Egypt turns on the television and pulls up a chair. More weird things are caught on camera. A liquid turns into mist and floats away, replaced by strange blotches on the floor and a deep, scary noise.
Whoa! What was that?
Lights flicker as a grumbling paranormal force crosses the room and sinks 2 dark hoof prints into the glass countertop.
Oh, this is cool. Whatever happening here, this is cool. This is super cool. Ew, what the heck was that? It was burping. I could smell it through the screen. It was burping. It was like.
Then the security equipment stops recording. They say anything can happen at 3 a.m., but I'm not sure if this scary 3 a.m. video is real, considering everything could have been done with voiceovers and CGI. This individual sees strange sightings in the sky, creepy stuff hidden in front of our eyes, as she puts it. It would be easy to dismiss her notions as outlandish, except for one thing, taking back up her claims. You see, Sheila has caught weird things on camera. She zooms into the trees to find a creepy pale face with round black eyes staring back at her from the treetops. This could be a balloon or something else stuck in the tree, but it's far from the only.
Can't nobody in their right mind make out what the heck this is. And you want me to believe this a freaking... I ain't dealing with y'all.
That soon blinks away.
I'm wrong, because stars don't look, they don't blink. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you see in the sky, lady.
Together, they seem to, once connected, possibly form the outer perimeter of a much larger disc-like object.
Maybe.
What are these strange silent objects that glow and grow? The unexplained lights do not look like a helicopter. They have no trail of a spotlight, so what could they be? A popular YouTuber named Mikey021 has reason to believe his house in Brazil is really haunted. He says it's not uncommon for objects to go moving on their own. Tell me if you think this whole experiment is real or not.
Oh, dang, bro. The ghost is playing flip cup. And he's winning. Because it's flipping all the cups off your table. Who's blowing the cups off the table? I can't see who's off camera over here. Can't see this. It could be somebody over here blowing them cups off the table because big brain. It's right here. I got it. It's right here. It's inside my head. Big brain. Why would this fool have the camera set up so perfectly to record these cups as if he knew they were gonna all slide one by one off the table, and the last one was just gonna hover there for a little bit. Big brains, we big brains. We don't play this stupidness.
Or he could be blowing plastic cups.
You better say that, Chills. He could be blowing away plastic cups, because that's what the freak he looks like.
On his counter with a hair dryer. It looks paranormal until you realize it could simply be winds. If some heavier objects were caught on camera from a different angle, showing both sides of the counter, then I would be more readily convinced. But as it stands, I'm just not sure if his house is haunted. The supposedly real ghost sighting was caught on a dash cam video by Neo Life while exploring one of the most haunted places in Delhi. It happens fast, so watch closely or you'll miss the scary stuff.
I didn't know there was an emoji for somebody blowing wind. That's pretty cool.
An apparition appears in front of them and they get freaked out, or so it seems. Slow it down at any minutes to 22 seconds, you'll see the spirit. It's supposed to be in front of the car, but the very bottom of its dress accidentally.
Taking those selfies. I took that one. I don't even know why I took it.
For a water jet, be it a ghost, an orb, or whatever you want to call it, somewhere behind the fence. Therefore, it's not a bug or a dust particle moving up close.
You go to a cemetery, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some strange things happening there.
This area that does not look like normal fog. It happens at the same time a car drives by, so I'm hoping the shadow figure is just caused by passing headlight.
Alright, Chills. That was a few decent little things in there, then a whole lot of and Amanda for the Cash App donations. I appreciate you guys so much. She posted.
Oh boy. Oh, hey! I found on my lip balm. Hilda sent control.
Who had recently purchased a home in the area started to experience strange events, like ghostly sounds and inexplicable flashing lights. Could this sinister creature hiding in the barn be related somehow?
No, it's alien.
Perhaps the lights that have previously been seen in the area come from an alien craft piloted by similar beings. If this is the case, then what is their fascination with the Black Forest area? Until further information comes to hand, we can do little more than speculate. Today's episode's in collaboration with Frostman, helping out with some of the narration. We'll talk about their channel and what they do a little later in the video, but for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Shout out Frostman.
Uploaded to the YouTube channel. Join our band of belief was supposedly sent to them by a viewer. It shows a UFO sighting captured from the window of a plane during a flight to Massachusetts. The footage begins uneventfully as the passenger seems to be simply filming the scenery below. However, the camera soon captures what appears to be a plane flying past in the opposite direction. Suddenly, another object speeds through the sky, easily overtaking the other plane.
Oh, okay, I believe that. Look, y'all, look, aliens real. The aliens is real. You hear this kid? You hear the kid recording? He's like, yo, did you see that? He ain't talking about the other airplane. He talking about whatever the heck that was that flew by so quick. Watch.
Direction. Suddenly, another object speeds through the sky, easily overtaking the other plane.
Alien.
Even when the footage is slowed down, the speeding object moves so fast that its shape remains unclear. It simply...
Oh, I know some people was like, yo, he's talking about the other airplane. No. All he would say is like, yo, look at this other airplane in the sky. Whoever is sitting next to him, they can look over and see that that's still there. When you say, did you see that? That's like past tense. Something happened. Something occurred. that was that flew by, that was real. Real aliens. I promise y'all they real, y'all. I promise y'all. I ain't got no proof, but I also got a big brain. I know we're not the only things in this universe. I know it.
It's like a blur as it goes whizzing through the sky. A young boy's voice can be heard in the background exclaiming, "What? Did you see that?" While several viewers have jokingly suggested that the object could be a superhero, others have noted that its extraordinary speed is unlike any craft we currently have on Earth.
Yeah.
Was this UFO really of extraterrestrial origin?
I believe it.
Is there another way to explain what we just witnessed?
I believe it.
Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.
And whatever it was, it didn't leave no chemtrail behind either, so... UFO.
This footage, seemingly filmed by a roadside security camera, was uploaded to the YouTube channel Chica Leguala.
Chica Leguala.
Little accompanying information, the clip was caught on the Wessex Way stretch of the...
We've seen this recently. I need to see it again, though, because I
So what's
don't
your
know
story?
what the heck that
Looking
is.
to trade? Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamonds?
The clip begins as a white van can be seen driving away
Your
from
money,
the camera.
all of it, now.
Yeah, yeah.
Watch.
I know the
The
drill.
van
This
passes
ain't
by
my
the
first
second of the
mugger.
two light
Here.
poles. A strange-looking creature runs across the road.
Carla.
I didn't mean to do that.
Leaps over the center barrier and
Hey,
disappears to the right
I
of the
paid up,
screen,
so
narrowly
get
avoiding
lost.
a collision with
Carla.
an oncoming car.
Hey, I paid up, so get lost.
While many viewers have suggested that the footage actually shows a deer scampering across the road,
That ain't no deer. That ain't no deer.
others are not so sure. They note the creature's grey colour and apparent lack of fur as evidence that this could be something else. Furthermore, the creature's movements seem to more closely resemble that of a dog rather than a deer.
Yeah.
In the video's description, the upload
Yeah. It looked like it could be something like this.
suggests that the creature might actually be an alien. The idea that it could even be a werewolf has also been explored.
A werewolf.
While there may very well be a logical explanation to this video, that hasn't stopped internet sleuths from re-examining the footage time and time again. Unfortunately, until further information comes to light, this video will have to remain a mystery, at least for the time being.
It's certainly understandable to fear ghostly figures watching you from a dark nook or cranny. The idea that something supernatural is viewing you as you go about your daily routine is enough to send chills down your spine. This video, uploaded to TikTok by Don Rico.
Yeah, I remember this. Y'all remember this one?
Seems to show just this very scenario.
What the what? Did somebody slide through here? Dalton Smith and drop a $300 donation. Good gracious. Slight flex. Yeah, you slight flex. All right, bro. Thank you. God bless you. Appreciate it. Thank you. There's a new camera that I want to get. I might be able to use these donations to get it as well. It's the Sony VX. Or is it? No, Sony ZV-1 for vlogging. I think I want to get that camera. It's expensive, but you just helped me out a lot, brother. I appreciate that so freaking much. Thank you. God bless you.
These figures stands outside the kitchen window. Those inside appear to grow increasingly concerned. The camera holder moves in for a closer inspection.
Yo, that's weird, man. Something just staring at y'all.
When they open the window, there's nothing there.
Gone.
They quickly check both ends of the balcony.
Nah, close your window again. Let me look at your window again. He could have a defect in his window that cause his window to look like there's something in it. Hold on, go back, close the window.
But the figure seems to have completely disappeared.
Close the window. Might be a defect in that window, boy.
Looking to trade?
Let's see what you've got.
I have a...
The camera pans towards the girl a second time, but now the eerie figure has vanished. Viewers have been understandably concerned by this footage, and some have even questioned if the family has now let a ghost into their house, as the mysterious figure seems to disappear just as the camera holder opens the window. Some believe that the ghost might have gained access to the family's home. Another theory that has been put forward is that the ghostly figure first seen in the window was actually never outside, and that the shape was a reflection of the pale young boy already standing in the house. What do you think this video shows? Could the figure be a mischievous poltergeist looking to get inside the family's house? Or is it possible that...
Y'all know how many of these videos I've done? I forgot I saw that before. I forgot that thing was behind. I was so focused on what was outside that dang old window, I forgot that when they turned in it, I was really
Readings in the area. This footage was captured by surveillance camera in the nursing home's dining room. Take a look.
I sees it.
A few seconds into the clip, a white transparent shape appears and begins making its way around the room.
It's right there. It's up top now. It's up top.
At one point in the footage, the uploader notes that the mysterious shape appears to be sitting in one of the chairs.
It's chilling. It's chilling right there. See it? It's in the chair. Chilling right there.
Stands up, moves around the table, and sits down again. Well, videos such as this can be often explained away by insects walking over the lens. This one certainly seems different.
Yeah.
Firstly, there's the story told by the staffers of a ghost thought to haunt this very room. Secondly, the shape does at times appear to move around with purpose, almost as if it remembers the layout of the room.
Weird.
While there's no way to definitively prove what we're seeing is actually a ghost, it's a very eerie video, one that very well may show supernatural activity in this old nursing home. Before we take a look at a mysterious object seen in the sky, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that bell icon there and turn on channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Also, remember to take that thumbs up button out to the car park and give it a damn good thrashing.
If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Slap Ham and King Frostmare.
Uploaded to the YouTube channel. In bonus, the list known about the origins of this mysterious video. Appearing to be filmed on a cell phone from the window of a passenger plane.
It looks legit.
It shows a strange object hovering some distance away.
Man, I wish that was me, man. I wish I was the one that recorded and saw that out there when I was flying in the air. Man. I want to see an alien so bad. I'm scared, but I still want to see it so bad. Hey, wasn't there something that was supposed to be signed within this most recent stimulus check that in how many 180 days or something like that the Pentagon was supposed to release all the information that they had on UFOs and extraterrestrials? Wasn't that something? Wasn't that a thing? I don't know. Something. It was something. I heard about it.
Laid up and down.
What is that? It looks like a booger in the sky.
As to how much of this apparent movement can be attributed to the object itself,
For real.
rather the unsteadiness of the recording device.
For real.
The craft certainly
on. Your head is exploding. Your confidence eroding. Language learning is hard, so we made it fun.
You'll find scary videos, paranormal investigations, and mysterious events. They also have a really cool live community. I highly recommend you check out their channel. If you like what you see, support them, watch some content, and subscribe. As always, links are in the description box below, and we'll pin it in the comments.
What the hell?
Well wishes to you, my brother Jamie King. Shout out.
Now, if you want to see some more creepy videos, then check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, there's a scary playlist right there that'll...
Alright, y'all. We're about 45 minutes into this thing, and we got one more video. And then we're going to be at that 1 hour mark, and then we all are free to go. We got 3,600 people up in here right now. Shout out to all my people from around the world. Before we get into this next video, we gonna knock off some of these people. We're gonna knock off some of them. Because I need y'all to comment. I need y'all to comment where in the world y'all are at. I need to know where my people are watching us from, man. Y'all can't just be sitting here watching me and I don't know where y'all at. I need to know where y'all at. But in the meantime, in between time, the next video is scary things caught on camera. Scary people. Who is this? I don't even know who this is. Nooks! Comment. Let me see them comment. Let me see where y'all at, man. Lady Sniffs. Videos. And here again with another. What Tanika talking about? Shout out to Tanika. Shout out to Christopher Booker. Katie Bud. What up, Katie Bud? And Emily Garcia and Elijah for the Cash App donations. I appreciate you guys so much. But look at my people in here piling in. I see some folks in here hanging out with us from Russia and Mako. Shout out to my Makans. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's Friday, man. Donation, huh? It's crazy. Got 3,600 people in here. All around the world. I saw some Mexico. I saw some Russia. I see Kentucky, Alabama, Minnesota, Indianapolis, California, Seattle, Michigan, Vegas, Arizona, Columbia. We don't get many of y'all. Shout out to all my folks out there in the UK. I'm gonna have to come out there and visit y'all once this COVID thing is whacked all the way up. Missouri, Seattle, Falls, Tennessee, Texas,
What?
New York.
It's in the fucking... Oh my god, look for it! If I...
Top 5 scary things caught on camera. Scary people. Unwelcome guests. Matthew says that he and his friends were exploring an allegedly haunted house in Layton, Utah. The house has a dark history and is known locally as, quote, Satan's house. The guys don't...
You wouldn't catch me there. I'm not going to Satan's house.
What?
Listen to this moth.
Locally as, quote, Satan's house.
Yo, this moth is missing a wing.
The guys don't find any spirits, but they do discover something
we appreciate the assistance
more
today.
terrifying.
What's your business here?
Skate life, baby.
I'm just trying to survive out here, like everyone else. The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I kind of got a bit different. Are you from the local settlement?
Who said don't look up?
Einstein Vault 111. You're a
Fresh food in
most
silk
people would
container.
admit if I appear suspicious.
Hey, man, you get too long.
Since the moment we arrived here, we've been constantly on fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun or something.
I'll be right back.
Y'all better get up right now.
I don't have a light on my camera.
What you doing?
Oh, hello there.
Oh, whoa. He got something.
That's all I call it.
That's awkward.
Oh, whoa. Hello there. That's awkward. No, you need to get out. He got a weapon. He's not afraid to use it. He looked like he was ready to stick that pole up somebody's hole.
Watch out. Watch. Yo, let's not vandalize. I'm calling it. I don't have a light on my camera, so somebody give me a light. Oh, hello there. Hi. Okay. That's all.
If I find it, I'm just coming. That's why you're laughing.
Is there only two of them? How did we see both of them? Wait, where's this other cameraman? Watch. Right here. How are we seeing both of them? Like, who's recording them? Is there really just two or is there three? Because it's the two guys together, but who's recording them?
Now, one of the two explorers just kind of runs off and leaves his friend behind. He makes it out and phones police.
Das war eine Einstellung. Mein Kumpel, keine Ahnung, der ist hier noch drin. Ich weiß nicht, was er mir los ist. Nee, ich bin nicht verletzt, ich bin gar nicht verletzt. Ich bin direkt abhauen, aber wie gesagt, mein Kumpel ist da noch drin. Es muss schnell Polizei und Krankenwagen.
But meanwhile, back inside the house is...
Oh, yeah, you're right. I just saw somebody comment. They said, no, that's the guy that did the attacking. This guy right here, that is definitely believable. So this guy attacked this guy, and the camera view that we're seeing is of somebody else. It's, I guess, of the guy that actually ran up out of there and escaped. But the guy that physically got attacked is still in there.
Managed to push the attacker down and run away. But he's now hiding in the dark, trying desperately to find a route of escape. His camera is still running.
Is he holding it though?
The cameraman finally manages to make it out unharmed. Now, to me, this video seems just a little too good, if you know what I mean. However, the Unknown Worlds guys still claim that the video is 100% real to this day. They say that the police came, but the man hiding in the house was long gone and couldn't be found. So is this real dramatic footage of an encounter with a very scary person? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
You owe me an explanation first. Very well. I'm Paladin Jones, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there, Describe Halo and Night Reese. We're on recon duty. I'm down a man and our supplies are running low. I've been praying to send a distress call to my superiors, but the signal's too weak
I don't
to
feel
reach
like I have it in my heart to say that if we state something, me and my friends state something like this, that I would,
Isn't enough. What we
down the
need is
line say
something
that
that
it
will
was
boost the signal.
Our target is Arctic Systems.
I feel like
It
if you
contains the
ask me, I'd be
technology
like, yeah, no, we fake that shit.
range
You know what I'm saying? Like,
We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here.
More of Unknown
What do you
Worlds
say?
videos over on their
You willing
channel.
to lend the
And if you're
Brotherhood of
willing to do
Steel
a
a
little
hand?
extra clicking, many have English subtitles already
On
added.
the list. Let's get moving.
Outstanding.
Person, but still scared. Now, I wanted to include this clip because it's good, but there's technically not a scary person in it. But then again, that's all in the eye of the beholder. A bus driver has just finished his late-night route and is heading home. But because of the large size of the bus and the dark interior, he doesn't notice that there are still two passengers on board, including a little old lady.
Let's move out.
what's scary? He didn't know there was people on the freaking bus. He thought he was on there by himself. So they scared the hell out of him. Just, oh my this bus while it's driving full speed ahead, barely struggling to hold on to these seats while we walking up to the front of this bus. He turns around. The munches.
I don't know about you guys, but I prefer rides on smooth surfaces.
That's why
I will.
It's your boy Arctic Kicks, and just like that, we back with another one. Y'all know what we do.
Yeah, I'm just watching these fools up on YouTube, so.
Not to say we always gonna do this on Fridays, you know, when I get into a little situation, I want to delegate some time to her, you know what I mean? She need a Friday night with your boy, you might have to give her a Friday night, you know what I'm saying? But your Mondays is definitely always gonna be for y'all. She can't have that, but we here. We gonna do this today. We might do it next week too, to the end of the year. At least y'all got me 2020 Monday and Fridays. I can say that much. But anyway, to take into your nightmares. Oh, that was a little tongue twister. Take into your nightmares. Scary videos to take into your nightmares. I don't wanna. No. I like my nightmares to be peaches, sunshine, rainbows, all that good stuff. No scariness in my nightmares. But before we get into this, I want to say hello to some of my peoples. Alexander, what up? Alexander Watson. I'm gonna start from the Tizop. Chad Martin, I see you up in there. Robert Santos, I see you. James, Chris, Robin, Rochelle. That's your name, Rochelle Flowers. You up in here? Yeah, I see you. Hold up. McDade, Brandon, Lloyd, Avery, Kendrick, Official AJ, Rebecca, Tony, what's going on with you, man? James, I see you up in here. Jason, welcome everybody to the live stream. And welcome everybody that is here for the first time. Welcome. You made it. Finally, it took you long enough to get here, but you're here. We're here. I hope y'all have had a fantastic week. Some of y'all know I kind of struggle with mine a bit, but I'm feeling better today. Not 100% there, but I'm feeling better. But yeah, like I said, hope you guys had a great week. Hope y'all ready to hang out with me, chill. Y'all are gonna help lift my spirits up for sure. Y'all always do. Y'all are very good at it. Very, very good at it. Wait a year apart.
Yeah, so go check these fools out. If you could hear
the 15th to the 16th of December, right before
hear their YouTube channel, go ahead and check them out.
That's about 4 or 5
Most of them are pretty good. Are the people that I watch and are probably gonna watch throughout my streams.
I haven't really been in that spirit whenever Christmas comes around. But I'll be alright. But we're here. We're about to have a good time. I'm ready. I'm about to shrink down so we can get this party started. Here we go. I think that's a decent size. That's what she said. Anyway.
You got it.
How much was ready? Again, this first video is scary videos to take into your nightmares. We don't want to do that. But we're gonna watch this video. Let's go.
Guys, that was scary videos featuring a possible ghost encounter in the basement and something creepy during an urban exploration. Now let's buckle up and stay frosty.
Oh, I like the new animation.
The following video was uploaded by a concerned father who found a terrifying encounter unfolding one night. When he was checking the replay of his baby monitor recording, he states that the night in question he received an alert on his phone that apparently a person was detected. Only a minute after this incident had unfolded, he checked the room and found nobody. He was pretty freaked out and was hoping to find some answers on the internet. He believes it to be something out of the demonic. Probably a category in English, perhaps. Let's take a look.
I hate these dang old baby monitors, man. Man, that freaks me out. I feel like something bit me in the side of my eyeball. Oh, I think I've seen this before. That is crazy. Maybe not. I don't know. I've seen a few baby monitor videos, but that is crazy. That is crazy. Oh my God. That looked like something out of a freaking horror movie. I wouldn't know what to do. Look at that. And it blinked. And the eyes are glowing. The face is white. What the fuck? They had to stage that. If not, they might want to move. I've seen something before, but not. Nah, it wasn't this. It wasn't this. Nah.
Some commenters say that it could be the spirit of Oz. It's staring at the baby, and then.
But not. Nah, it wasn't this. It wasn't this. Nah.
Some commenters say that it could be the spirit of a female staring at the baby, and that would be quite unsettling to say the least. Or is it something more malevolent? What do you think? Whatever it was, it's certainly nightmare material.
It's certainly nightmare material. Who you telling? L. Hodge, thank you for the Cash App donation. Appreciate you, brother. Arctic Kicks, if y'all do decide y'all want to send some donations my way, it's Arctic Kicks. Arctic Kicks with a Z. Y'all know how to spell it. Just like my YouTube channel. I thank you guys for the love and support. That might have been Fugazi, though. It might have been Fugazi. Because they didn't seem too concerned for the baby.
2 weeks ago, we have looked at The Haunting, which is taking place here in McClary's apartment. I remember last video we saw of his ended with the lights breaking. I remember Terry filming a terrifying pair of eyes in the dark.
I remember. Do y'all remember? I remember.
Today the activity starts continuing.
In the daytime? Oh, that's a bold ghost. Oh, those are nice. I love how they dangle at different levels. Like my phone. You know what? Y'all didn't hear that.
Bingo.
Not even an hour later, the activity seemed to get a little bit stronger that afternoon.
Oh, that hair was blue. That was some blue hair. What y'all laughing at? What's funny? What's funny? What's that? You see the door? Go playing with the door. Stay away. Watch out for me.
It's hard to say what exactly was causing all of that. His viewers pointed out that they should check for possible possessed items in their apartment, perhaps.
Y'all better check that door. It might be broke. What y'all laughing at? You know what the heck these folks laughing at? Something funny. I don't see what's so funny. Is it something on my chin? In my beard? I'm not sure. Y'all weird, man. Y'all weird. Okay. Laugh on. Yo, are you using that TikTok thingy, Appy? Oh, no, hey, y'all, I would throw that dog on the floor and shatter it. I would throw that dog on the floor and shatter it.
Was this a hint that maybe something was wrong with one of their antique dolls? Some do say yes, but who can say for sure? What is pretty certain is that the following night, Harry had to live through one more really scary encounter.
What? I don't like it. Too dark. Too dark. I don't like dark. I sleep with a nightlight. Nah, I'm just playing. We got the door wide open. There's a light in the hallway. There's some noise coming from a room somewhere. Is it the room right across? Sound like some Santa Claus Christmas music. Oh, that room is dark. No, don't go in there. Don't go in there. The music stopped. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. I don't like this. I don't like this. The door's closing. It don't want you in there. It don't want you in there. It's like, excuse me? I was playing music in here, minding my business. Mr. Person?
Did you see that? Harry did not at the time.
I didn't.
Take another good look.
Mr. Dark. close together. It's staying completely still. That door closed, right? My room.
Pair of eyes is looking into you. Causing disturbance by manipulating his audio device.
Man.
Mysterious, isn't it?
Avery said ghosts need privacy too. That's clearly that's what that was. That's clearly what that was. Ghosts needing privacy. This one it's the holiday season. The ghosts just want to listen to some music. Leave the ghost alone. Go back in your room. Go to sleep. That ghost was not bothering you. You go and bother it. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. Let the ghost enjoy his holiday music. It's been spooky all year. It's been stressed out. It's like, you know what? I ain't gonna haunt you right now. I just want to listen to some music. I just want to chill. Like, this ain't that time. This ain't that time.
User noticed that there seems something really strange going on.
What was that? Did y'all see something? Y'all see something? Ah! I swear something hit my ear and then it hit my shoulder. Did y'all see something? I'm not tripping. Something hit my earlobe.
I got orders not to let you in, Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, a scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's
Just unwinds a bit after stressing after his family
Listen
started
to me
to
right now, Danny. I live here. You can't just lock me out. I know you're listening, Danny. Open the gates. You want to
Yeah, I want
I
in.
just got here.
Isn't even closer than the other one. The eyes are like right super close together.
What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month?
It seems that whatever is causing this nonsense.
You hear that, Danny? You gate let us in, or are you crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right.
Might be related to what Henry is experiencing.
Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on with the bluff.
Now we will take a look at the continuous outtake of KDK-38.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Terrifying captures.
Great day in Diamond City.
Ooh, they got some new stuff going on. I remember them. I never forget them ugly.
Well, I didn't get your name, but all from you, I didn't get your name.
I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slander. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printed staff of art.
Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? Do you support the news? Because the mayor's threatened to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money, settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, huh?
I'm sure your city's a great place.
Yeah.
Sure.
I saw something move.
I'm trying to find someone.
Yeah, what's that?
Find someone? Who?
Who would I talk to about finding a missing person?
Well, whatever you do, don't bother going to Diamond City security for help.
But this was not the camera
Diamond City.
captured one of the following nights.
Well, sure.
Stationary
And
camcorder.
a mayor of a great city.
Well,
Oh no, this ain't the dang old same
have to
clip.
get going. I'm sorry.
Is this the same room?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister yours on the move.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. And plus, not everyone can claw information on McDonough's tight-fisted hands.
Is that the same one? Is this the same place?
Why don't you stop by my office after you see Valentine?
I'm not ready for what the heck's about to happen. I don't like this pool table set up. Some freaky stuff be happening in this place, man. I already got to do number 2. I might do it right here. If I see something, I'm just playing. I don't have to. I'm just saying that to be funny. What was I? Some blinking. I see something swinging up there in the air. What's that blinking thing? Look like it might be a dice. Does it look too small to be a pool ball? I see something that like ghost in the cave. Hey, something touch my leg, something touch my leg, something touch my leg, something touch my leg. Y'all are freaking out, y'all are freaking out. This is not okay. This is not the day. This is not the day. I wasn't ready.
Excuse me.
Sanctuary revival project has really helped. I know things.
Yeah, real quick. I deleted my Discord. I made a video about it earlier. Y'all can go check out that video. It's on my channel. I deleted my Discord. If you see somebody out there that is proclaiming to be me on Discord, it's not me. I'm not on there. I'm not touching it no more. I'm done. But where did that head come from? How come he didn't see it? I said, peekaboo.
It would appear that a head is peeking out next to the doorframe. Once the man make it past, a strange encounter for sure.
That was edited. That was edited. That's what I'ma say. Might be real, but
there are theories about what we could be looking at here. Some say it looks like that of a female. Others say it might be something completely different. In my opinion, possibly we're looking at something that might not be real in the end. Would you agree? Just a prank or a smart video edit, perhaps? Let me know.
it was something.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Damn it. Freaking chats. The, what are they called? Super chats disappeared. Karen, shout out to Karen for the Cash App donation. Thank you, lady. Always great to see you in here with our live streams. Most people miss the live streams, but somehow Karen, either she just knows the schedule is usually around the same time, and I'll always announce it across social media, or maybe she just always getting the notifications.
Jay, Justin, thank you. Brother Scott, appreciate you. Matthew, thank you. Wait. Those might be old. But thank you guys for the donations nonetheless. About to get into this next video. Y'all, we got almost 2,000 people in here. Woo! Shout out to everybody that made it to the live stream tonight. We're about to get into the next video. We're only one video deep and we got 2 more to go. This video right here is my boy Chills. 11 scary videos that'll make you say, bruh, I keep feeling like something crawling on me.
How are you getting up?
Bro, I know I'm not tripping.
It's nice to finally settle the...
That voice goes ready. On to the next one.
You spent a little time on the run when you were young.
Some videos can make you say bruh, and that's what I fully intend.
Was this camera pointing at this man weenus? Why is the arrow pointing there?
That's what I fully intend in this video to make you do. Number 11. Parents may especially have trouble watching this dashcam video from Toronto. This father with the baby stroller is about to have the scariest encounter a father could ever experience. He's getting his kid out from some snow when a thoughtless driver goes through a red light and almost takes the whole thing out. The car had some flashing lights on the back, so it could have been an emergency and might explain why they were going so fast. Still, had he been pushing the baby stroller in front of him, this would have been a much different video. Thankfully, that wasn't the case. No.
Wow, that was crazy.
Number 10. On October of 2019, this man was seen walking down the streets of New York holding 2 items, possibly a plastic bag and a cloth. He looks kind of shady here.
Don't take
You
offense to
probably
mercy.
wouldn't look at him twice if you saw him on the street.
No, I wouldn't.
Especially in New York. You'll never guess what he's about to do with the item in this bag. Police say he's caught on tape throwing this flaming object into the Masonic Lodge in Manhattan. Nobody knows why he did it, and with all the mystery surrounding the secret society, it's doubtful we will ever get to find out. Speculations have run wild ever since. Was he an ex-member, maybe a rival from another society? Just some random person who had lost his mind? This happened in the Manhattan neighborhood of Chelsea. On the off chance that somebody can identify this person, please let us know what you think is going on here. Number 9. There's a customer, Gresham Morgan, who developed a rather creepy reputation for accidentally going into the women's restroom, walking into the wrong...
Accidentally? I think if you're gonna accidentally go into the women's restroom, you're gonna do that once.
That's good
Once.
advice. Sounds like quite the
You'll
adventure.
probably be so embarrassed by the incident that you won't do it again. He's not accidentally going in there more than once, I promise you that.
The infamous embarrassing mistake that we all tried to avoid, but he did it so many times that one brave woman set him up and caught the creepy behavior on camera. Let's analyze some key moments. Look at this image at 1 minute and 47 seconds. The door is only slightly open and already he's peeking in. That looks really suspicious. And watch his response to her angry words.
Every time I go to the bathroom, you come to the door. Every single time.
If this was a mistake,
Why this fool gonna sit here and look confused? Like, he don't know what she's talking about. Bruh, ain't no coincidence that she just happened to be recording, knowing darn well you was gonna come and peek in that bathroom. He must not be up to date with the surveillance equipment that he can purchase for free and set up in there. Who did that? Who did that? Who scared me like that? I turned the freaking... See, I was grabbing the phone that time, so it didn't get me. I swear I turned the volume off. That was the only one that... Those are the only ones that made sound. Todd, thanks Todd for scaring the mess out of me. I was telling y'all something. I don't remember what the heck I was telling y'all, Steven. What the heck was I saying? Oh yeah, I was about to say something. But don't, use what I was gonna say. I was saying, this dude must not be aware of the super inexpensive, cheap spy cam surveillance equipment that you can purchase and put in places. This man gotta go and do the physical hard labor of peeking and not getting caught. I'm not saying y'all should do that. Don't do that. That's horrible. That's wrong. That's wrong. It's probably a good thing that he doesn't know about that stuff. Y'all laughing at me. But that's wrong too. Bones. I'm not used to that sound. You would think I'd be used to it by now. No. I'm not like these webcam girls. They love that sound. They get off on that sound. I get terrified by that sound. I don't know. It's a weird sound.
You would be horrified at these accusations, but look at his face here. No real reaction. He doesn't deny it right away or even apologize like most people would automatically do. As it turns out, he eventually pleaded guilty and was sentenced to community service and probation for 2 years. Based on what she caught on tape, do you think this is a fair sentence or not? Number 8. Thank you to a user named Calligram for posting this awesome mysterious creature video to the Chills Narrator subreddit so we can figure out what this toxic looking creature was until somebody pointed out it was a type of giant slug.
I thought I felt something crawling next to my man stuff. See, I can't watch bugs and creepy crawling videos and stuff.
I remember everything about our mother civilization through the stories of my grandfather in that life. And one of the most important stories was that we all came from the breathing of the universe. The universe in that time was the consciousness of every dimension creating us. And the story said the first ones on arriving were the Nemnian, then the Sophian, then the Aedir, and then the Aesir. And the Aesir had sons and daughters.
Oh man, I always feel like something crawling on me whenever I see it. What is this?
Known as a sea hare.
A sea hare?
Now that we know it's a deep sea creature, then can somebody please tell me why it's not underwater?
Exactly.
These things don't occasionally come onto land on purpose. Maybe it got washed ashore.
Why does it look so big? How big is it?
It almost looks like it chewed a path into the ground, and so maybe it's making a nest. Anyone who can give us some reasonable insight into this creepy, unexplained video would be much appreciated. And be sure to submit your own videos to my subreddit at r/chillsnarrator. Number 7. A fearless ghost hunter named Hassan Barbar takes on a demon in its own home in one of the creepiest paranormal explorations I've seen in a while. First, a Snapchat filter which uses facial recognition technology detects a ghost red.
Bruh, you really? I think we've seen this video before. He's using the big the little dog Snapchat filter to pick up a ghost. That mug right in your face. Who was this? Needless pasta, thank you.
Him, though I suspect it might be falsely detecting a face in the square on the wall. But what the filter could possibly mistake for a face here at 3 minutes and 37 seconds, I have no idea. Maybe it is a ghost. A bizarre trail of flashing dog images does seem to lead him to the real thing. And the extra creepy stuff is all caught on camera.
What's oh shit? I just got demonetized, by the way. I didn't mean to curse so loud. But what? You saw that? That thing head is upside down and it turned. At first I thought I was just looking into another doorway or something. I don't know. I didn't think it was you know, I didn't think it was gonna move. But his head is upside down and it took. It might have been a mask. It might have just been a mask, but it got me. It got me. Man, I would have doo-dooed on myself. I would have boo-booed down my leg and then I would have ran. Or I would have did both at the same time. I don't know. Look at this mess. See, watch. Right there. And then, it looked like the smile got bigger too, the upside down smile, because it's just like, bang. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm gone. I'm gone. Got doodle running down my legs. I'm gone.
The demon is in a small cramped room with no exit, and so
he goes after it. Oh, you a fool! You a fool! I would have ran the other way. I would have ran the other way. He goes after it. You a fool!
Well, I feel like that's gonna be it for today, guys. If you liked the video, go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. If you don't do any of that, go ahead and check out the homie on his YouTube channel, Gilbert G's Vlogs. All those videos are dope as hell. He's probably going to be streaming Cyberpunk and probably the same game I'm playing, Fallout 4. I'm going to probably be doing a Skyrim RP modded gameplay tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow and check that out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night and a good day tomorrow. Peace out.